as this dual nature of human being. You have a being part of your nature, and you have a doing part of your nature. So psychologists call this relatedness and competence. The relatedness one is the sort of who am I, and the doing, the competence one, is what I do. Being is about my personhood, doing is about my behavior. This is incredibly important for parents to understand with children. We'll come to that in a moment. Or identity, again, who I am and what I'm here to do. Or said that if you understood, if you were doing okay in the area of life called love and the area of life called work, you were doing okay. He basically said he thought everything fell into those two. Sort of agree with him. There's a compare-contrast between being receptive and being active. Receptive is sort of a being thing. Being active is a doing thing. Being is sort of an inside job. Doing is kind of an outside job. Being stuff, I sort of think, well, when people talk about how's your home, how's stuff in the marketplace, again, they're doing this compare-contrast between being and doing. Agency is a capacity for doing things. I'm being an agent in my own life. Communal, these two are often contrasted. Communal is community. It's connection with other people. Mothering is sort of being, and fathering is sort of doing. It's sort of being is sort of the feminine, and doing is sort of the masculine. One of the things I think it's very important to appreciate about masculinity and femininity is that the healthiest people, it's not one continuum. These are two separate qualities, and people can be high in masculinity and low in femininity, or high in femininity and high in masculinity. And that, as it turns out, is the winning combination. Not a big surprise, because being and doing tends to be the winning combination. Love and contribution framework, when the being and doing are high, the experience of that person, or that you will experience, is unity and strength. Being and doing, which is how we come up with love and contribution. So this is everywhere. This is not the longest list I've ever created, but it's probably the easiest one for you to see how these two components go together, and why being strong in both of them is basically the ticket to a good life. And being weak in either one of them, or weak in both of them, ticket to not a great life.